Okay, guys, this is Hercules of Athens here. Right now, I'm showing you guys a quick duel. I'll give a little bit of backstory first, because if you haven't seen the title already, it is it's the guy over. If you guys don't know already, Patrick Hoban is a relatively famous Yu-Gi-Oh player because he's infamous because basically he cheated his opponent, um, cheated his opponent in a very shisty way. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but basically, Patrick Hoban, basically like a well-known Yu-Gi-Oh player. Even though he cheated, he's still pretty much top 16s or top fives at most tournaments he goes to. So he's a really good player. So and they said he went to I think it was an ARG tournament in Japan, and he lost to Yang Zings is what I've heard. So what I've actually seen and heard, but basically, I'm saying that to say that this guy over here, Poppy Shampoo One, says that he's the guy who beat him. So I don't know if it's true. I mean, if you're watching this, if you're watching this and you are, I mean, I'm only saying that because I just don't I just don't know if it's true or not. But if you are, please don't take it personally, but or take it offensively or anything. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and oh yeah, and because I told the guy I was gonna upload it first thing in the morning because I mean I was pretty excited once I realized, oh gosh, I'm doing a famous guy. But I don't know, I had issues with the first versions and I have to do like several retakes of it, so that's why it's a little bit late. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm playing Burn Abyss because I mean it was late at night and I realized my rank wasn't where I wanted it to be, so I just decided that I'm just gonna go with Burn the Abyss because I know how to play it and it's a good deck. So and go ahead and set some back row. Um, but I mean I got Wind Blast over Kagna, so I just try to go as plus as possible really. So and I've got Fire Lake too, so I decided to just go ahead and use the Fire Lake because I mean I just want just in case it's some kind of rogue deck, I didn't want to run into it. So yeah, so that's why I did that. And at this point, he draws into Sunni. He doesn't set it right away. Instead, he just sets two mistake. So at this point, I'm just attacking with Downard, and I decided to summon Graf so I can loop it with Skarm and try to get a tour guide next turn. That way, I can actually pretty much go for game because this tour guide nullifies the destruction effect. I can pretty much go for whatever, and pretty much just make it game right there. Because I was interested in finishing them off as quickly as possible. So but yeah, so mistake prevents that though. So I mean, I don't know. So that plan didn't work out as planned, but just when he pretty much just sets the Sunni. I think he didn't set it at first since Downard inflicts piercing. He didn't want to take the damage from having a zero defense monster, but I don't know. In the end, I decided to farfet because at this point I'm pretty sure that he's got a. I'm pretty sure that he's got a that he's playing Yang Zings at this point because I mean I've never seen needle sealing in a deck in I never really seen needle sealing. I've seen needle sealing as a side deck option, but I've never really seen it in the main deck. But I figured if he's playing this as opposed because I would think other people would play like stuff like Mirror Force stuff like that. So I figured that and he's setting a lot too on ranked. I figured this guy's probably playing Yang Zings and plus mistake as well. So I just figured, it's got to be Yang Zing. So that's why I went for Farfa and just attacked with Downard, And so here he tries to go. He tries to go for some more plays just to just trying to get a tuner out really. So well, well, just get a defender out actually. Now to think about it, because then he goes for Big C and he's got a Mass Chameleon in hand. So basically, at this point, it seems like I've got everything in hand because even when he goes for the Boxia, I've got Karma Cut. So I don't know. At this point, it's working out up until this point. So, Sir, basically, what I should have done and what would have won me the game, and what he actually thought I was gonna do, because he said I thought if this guy draws into a Sir, it's game. But was Sir, and then when Sir dies, go for a Farfa, remove from play the Bixie, and then attack directly for game. But instead, for some reason, I'm thinking, I don't know, it wasn't the wisest choice. For some reason, I was thinking I should go for Downward Magician. I don't know why, but this point it pretty much cost me the game at this point because I mean I had it's Downward Magician at this point. It really wasn't the best choice because now he's got Yang Zing Path, and the part about this because I mean it's really even though like I gave him a chance to come back, the way he did it was really skillful. I feel like so basically goes for Vigiatu or Jayatu, and he summons Suoni and Puello, and synchros up for a Yazi that is unaffected by spells, that's 31 attack, and off of his own effect already can't be targeted, and then that literally makes him immune to pretty much everything I have. I don't have in this version of the build. I hadn't been running Nightmare Shark, not Nightmare Shark, Acid Golem, so my monster's pretty much topped out at what 25 or well, no. Levi Air could potentially get up to 3K, and then there's Giga Brilliant. So I'd pretty much, if I wanted to get over it, I'd have to get out Leviathan Dragon at 3K and Giga Brilliant or something like that. Because I mean, I can't target him for anything. So I mean, Fire Lake wouldn't work. Karma Cut and Farfa and Wind Blast wouldn't work. Then he's unaffected by spells. So even though I milled my 2 Dark Holes and had one I have one Raigekian deck, it really wouldn't even work either. So he's pretty much null and voided me, pretty much. So, I mean, at this point, I'm trying to get rid of the mistake so that if I can go for a play, I can. And then, but Yazi's Scrap Dragon-esque other effect just murders me at this point. So, from here, I mean, he just goes plus and just, gets rid of everything. And then goes for Cheo Fang, which basically since Yazi is a Yang Zing and because of Cheo Fang's effect, I can't use Dark Monster's effects. So at this point, I'm pretty much locked out of the game. I get rid of the mistake, and at this point, I don't even know if it's what to do at this point. So and pretty much he goes for gets a deep prison. So I mean at that point, not too much I can do. And the Call of the Haunted. So I mean he can pretty much go for plays for days. I've got the Vanities, but then this is what happened. He called the Haunted the Yazi during my end phase, so I couldn't chain Vanities. And so at this point, I decided just to chain Vanities just for the heck of it, because we're just like, GG, GG. And so I chained Vanities for the heck of it. He even had an out for Vanities if I even dropped it with an MST. So, yeah, and so, that's pretty much the duel. I think one of us timed out, actually, because after that we were just talking. So, I don't know. This is a really good duel. I really want to give props to this guy because the way he did it just shows that he knows the game probably a lot better than I do. Because he knew how I would have won. So yeah, I just thought it would be a replay worthy of showing. So I don't know, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Circuits of Athens. Signing out.